to my channel. If you are new to my face, then my name is Elin and I just want to welcome you here. I am quite new to YouTube and the videos that I make are very farm style inspired because we live here on a farm, we have a lot of animals, we are growing a lot of our own foods and things like that, and we are a sanctuary for different kinds of animals here. And I just recently got my diploma in being a nutritionist, which is so freaking cool. And one of my absolute biggest hobbies in life is nutrition and veganism kind of. So I'm a vegan nutritionist. And I love reading up on the newest studies about plant-based eating, about food in general. So it feels so good that I have a diploma in it. And my dream is to later have my own kind of company and to be able to help people with nutrition and with food. And what better food to help people with but vegan food, which is what I think because I'm an ethical vegan. Okay, so today's video, as you can tell from the title, is kind of what I eat in a day, but these kinds of videos that I'm gonna make now are very more into one type of nutrient, because I know there are a lot of people who don't know much about veganism. They think that vegans can't get enough protein, they can't get enough iron, they can't get enough calcium, they can't get enough of this and that and that. And I just want to show with these kinds of videos that I'm going to make that, first of all, that is not true. And it's not hard to get those nutrients that you need on an everyday basis. So now with iron, this is just a regular what I eat in a day video. And I have not changed anything in my diet for this video. It's just a regular day, regular meals. I'm not doing anything fancy in particular or anything. And I'm also calculating how much iron I get in a day, and then later this day we'll see if I got enough iron of one day for the recommended amount for one day for a woman my age, and I'm a fertile woman, I guess. And so a woman in kind of a fertile age needs around, it depends on which kind of website you're kind of looking at, but it's from 15 to 18 milligrams is what you need of iron in a day. And if you're pregnant, you need almost double that. You need about 27 milligrams a day, which is a lot. That's why some pregnant women, they decide to take an iron supplement and eat iron-rich foods. So first of all, what is iron, you might ask? So iron is a mineral, and its main purpose, very basically explained, it's to carry oxygen throughout the body. And that's just very simply explained. And when it comes to food, there is kind of two different kinds of iron that we're talking about. It's heme iron and non-heme iron. So heme iron, it's a form of iron that is only found in muscle tissue and in blood. So it's basically found in animal flesh and fluids. So in contrast to heme iron, we have non-heme iron, and that is found in plant foods like vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, beans, grains, all those kind of amazing stuff. So heme iron is actually more easily absorbed in the body than non-heme iron, but it's not impossible to get your daily recommended intake of iron from only plant foods. You just kind of have to tweak your diet just a little bit and just be a little bit more aware of what kinds of plant foods have more iron in it. And it's also a good idea not to kind of drink tea or coffee or milk with your meals. It's better to wait a little bit with that because that inhibits the absorption of iron. And to also have some kind of vitamin C to your meals. If you have a lot of vegetables, then you have a lot of vitamin C with your food, and the iron gets more easily absorbed into the body. But if you're having tea and coffee to your every meal or in breakfast, it will kind of inhibit a little bit the iron absorption. So if you're someone who are a little bit low in your iron, then it's a good idea to wait with your tea or coffee or with your milk. But I also want to say that if you're not iron deficient, you should not take iron supplements because that can be quite dangerous. So I always say, sure, some supplements can be good to take, but save your money. Go to your doctor, take a blood test to see if you're lacking in any nutrients, and then you'll know. Then you can save some money and not buy any extra kind of vitamins that you don't need. If you don't need iron, it's not necessary to buy iron supplements, and it can be also quite dangerous. So don't take iron supplements if you don't need it, if the doctor hasn't like recommended it to you. So let's get into the food for today, right? So for breakfast this morning, I had a toast with hummus, avocado, sprouts, salt and pepper, and nutritional yeast. And I had water with some lemon in it too, just to kind of help the absorption of iron a bit more. And I use a program, I can link it down below, how I kind of calculate my iron intake during this day. But it's quite hard to get like an exact measurement of how much I actually get in one day. This is kind of, you know, close to, or yeah, just to see if I get close to the recommended amount. But it is very hard to see the exact amount that I'm getting. But the breakfast was really good. And at breakfast I got about 4 milligrams of iron. And then there was lunch. And lunch, it was a salad with tempeh, tahini, quinoa, kale, spinach, carrot, beetroot, zucchini, pumpkin seeds, sesame seed, potatoes, and cucumber. And yeah, I just mixed all of that, and that was freaking delicious. Now when it's so freaking warm here in Sweden, I love having salads, and you get so much nutrients just from a salad. And on that lunch I got about 12 milligrams of iron. And then there was dinner. And for dinner we had a vegan bacon pasta with broccoli and mushrooms, and it was really tasty. And I love pasta, I love carbs, it's the best things ever. And from that dinner I got about 6 milligrams. And I also had a snack before dinner, and it was a banana with kind of like a handful of nuts. So it was Brazil nuts and walnuts. And it was a little bit tricky to calculate how much iron that has, but it was kind of like 4 or 5 milligrams of iron. Maybe I'm completely off, I don't really know. But yeah, it was like 3, 4, 5 milligrams or something of iron with that. And the banana is not really a good source of iron. It was like 1.3 milligrams of iron in a banana, so it's like, nah, I didn't really calculate that. So if you've been keeping track of this day of eating, if you calculated it all, if you remember what I said in the beginning, that me as a fertile woman, a woman in a fertile age and who also menstruates and things like that every month, then I need about 15 to 18 milligrams of iron every day. And today I got about 25 to 26 milligrams of iron, which you can see, it was not, I hope you don't think that the meals were kind of hard or anything. I just did whatever I had in the fridge or in the freezer, and very simple meals that went very fast. And I got more iron that I needed in one day just from eating plants. And I did not really drink, I'm not a coffee drinker, and I'd like to drink tea, but I don't drink tea now because it's way too warm, so I just drink water. And it was easy for me to get iron, and I hope that this can kind of debunk that myth that vegans can't get enough iron. But yes, I'm not saying that just because you're a vegan you will automatically have good iron stores and things like that, but I really suggest going to the doctors and see if you are in a good level of iron, if you need to eat more iron-rich foods, if you need to take an iron supplement, because iron is very important. But that was it for this video. I hope that you liked it. I don't really know what video I want to do next. It might be a nighttime routine or another day in life at the farm, because we have so many projects here and I'm filming so many different things, like a time-lapse kind of videos from lots of different things that we're building, we are renovating and things like that. It will be fun to see what you guys want me to upload, what you guys like to see. And if you like this video, I will be very happy if you subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up and comment down below what you want to see. And I would also be very happy if you want to follow me on Instagram, because there I post a lot of everyday life kind of thing, lots of things about the animals, lots of things that we're doing, and lots of things that we're eating, and just a bunch of farm related things. And yes, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked it, and I will see you in my next video.